HOJLUND will be ready in the next 3 years. That's what you need. But right now, I don't think we've got that choice. It's literally going to be HOJLUND, I think, for me, HOJLUnd. That's it. Who else? Who else right now can United afford with the current new owners right now? I don't think it is. That's why it maybe have to be a Qatar job
Bro, I have
where the
no
man comes,
idea.
yo, Mbappe, what are you saying? Whoever, come here right now, I'll pay you the money.
Bro, I
You know what I
have
mean?
no
They've got the
idea
money.
who,
Man.
bruv. Listen, I've heard contrasting reports. Some people are saying that there's no bread. Some people saying there's only 100. Some people saying there's 300. Like, bro, I just think that not a lot's gonna
Ivan
go
Toney would
on.
have been the perfect one, man.
I just don't
Ivan
think
Toney would have
it's
came
gonna
like
go
that.
on, yeah, until the new owners comes in. I think get HOJLUND and buy Ivan Toney now, even if he can't play. That's what I would do.
Bro, and then be ready for January.
100%.
That's a good point, you know. I would do that, you know. I genuinely would do that, you know. Go and do that and then bring him in January. And then he's ready. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ivan Toney for me, it guarantees you goals in it. And it's just one of them situations where right now you can still win a league with Ivan Toney because at the end of the day, if everything else is around him is
Of
good,
course you can.
then you
Of
can
course
still
you can.
do it. But you know what I mean? I don't know, man. He's just I think he's the kind of guy that I don't know. He's just happy like playing Brentford, Premier League. Like I don't think there's an urge to go to a big club. He could be the main man. I look at Tony, I think he wants to be the main man in a
See,
sense.
I don't believe
And
that, you know. I don't believe that. I think it's the opposite, you
I don't
know.
know, man. He don't want to leave like that, though. He don't. Like, he loves Brentford. They look after him. The fan
That,
base is
yeah,
good. Like
no, but you know one thing I'll say
you
about
get it.
Tony, this guy don't lack confidence in it. And when
No, no,
players
no. I'm
are
saying
confident like
confidence.
him, I think that they believe that they can play anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And I think that in his head, he believes that he's one of the best strikers in the Prem, and statistically, he is.
Easy.
So it's one
Did
of
you
them
watch the
ones.
interview?
Yeah. What? Which one?
The one on
What, the kick
that
game
kick
one?
game, man.
I didn't watch the
Kick
full
game. Yeah,
interview. I've
yeah,
only seen clips.
yeah. Watch it, man. Because he's saying, yo, man. Like obviously, Harry Kane, the man are doing their business, but I'm scoring goals as well, man.
Exactly. So
So
he believes he's up there, and he believes he deserves that opportunity. And I think that when a player's got that much confidence, then they're naturally gonna want to test themselves. Because if they've got a better supply
facts,
line, they're only gonna score more goals.
facts, 100%, man.
That's it.
So it is what it is, man. Like I said, I think for me, um, you know, striking wise, I'm not confident. When a team doesn't score enough goals, like I can't look at myself next season and be like, Sancho's gonna get 15 goals, Anthony's gonna get 10 goals. Rashford, I think, I don't know even with Rashford, he could have a similar season, but you just never know though, do you? Because
Yeah,
he's inconsistent
you
like
don't
that.
know with
You
Rashford.
don't know, do
You
you?
never know. You never
Really?
do know. But that's what I'm saying.
Because
Man
at the end of the
United
day,
don't have a single attacking player that we can hang our hat on and say we know what we're going to get from them. We don't know what we're going to get from
yeah,
Rashford. We don't know what we're going to get from Martial. We don't know what we're going to get from Sancho. We don't know what we're going to get from Anthony. None of these players can guarantee us anything. And this is why when you look at Liverpool, yeah, Mo Salah guarantees you goals, even if he's not playing well.
yeah,
Guarantees it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's what it is. Like you need at least one player that's going to guarantee you goals, rain or
yeah,
shine, you know, like that. And it's like
yeah.
we don't have that. We do not have that at all, bro. So it's very difficult. I big up King Juice for the super chat. Big up gents. Once I heard last show you were talking about Ten Hag ball when Justin buys the club. How long will will it take Ten Hag to build a squad and style he wants to play, or will he run counter attack? Bro, like we were saying, I said to Saeed before last time he was on the show. It's good you brought it up. Now Saeed's here, blood. I told him that we are playing this PMP football, and Saeed was talking about some hybrid thing and all these other things,
No,
bro.
but what I was saying is that I said judge it to the end of the summer, and if we're still doing that kind of motion, then for me you've been vindicated, and it is going to be PMP. So
Mm.
if we don't bring no technical footballers in, then you are vindicated. But if we do, then my kind of stance is still the same in terms of the hybrid. So
The crazy thing
yeah,
is we're bringing in Onana, yeah, a ball playing goalkeeper and that, just to play hoofball anyway. That's what it kind of looks like. But I don't
crazy,
know.
innit? It's
We'll see
crazy.
in it. We'll see in it. Like, because I don't know. We're bringing in the goalkeeper, yeah. Like we're gonna do the Man City thing, but we're not gonna do the Man City thing. You know, like that. We're
That's why
really
I'm
not.
like, I don't think anything is resolved until David De Gea's contract. Like for me, I don't care what happens with Onana. I want to know what happens with David De Gea first, man. Because that situation, if he does sign a new deal, I don't know, man. It's a weird one, man. I just don't see two keepers of that kind of caliber neck and neck, and the way they're so different in what they do. Like
Mm,
if Onana gets injured, you're back to David De Gea, and
yeah.
then it's what do you do then? Like, it doesn't make
Yeah, but you
sense to
say
me
if he
to
gets
have a.
injured, bruv. When's the last time David De Gea got injured, blood? Goalkeepers don't get injured enough. You know
No,
them
but
ones there.
no, but
It's
the thing is,
like, bruv,
though,
I can't remember the last time David De Gea was injured and was out for bare long, bruv. The last time
no, he
man was
wasn't. He
out was
wasn't.
like COVID or something like that. Like man, are just
But
not
that's
out like
even
that.
the more great. But that's even the more kind of fearful of. I'm not saying, like I said, it's. But I'm just saying, when you do have that situation where that happens, you're then getting back to David De Gea and resorting back to David De Gea. You shouldn't be doing that. It should be a case of David De Gea's out the frame, and you have two keepers who are same style, and you can both rely on both of them.
Saeed,
You
I
see what I
completely
mean?
agree. I completely agree. I believe, yeah, that you should have two players of the same profile for every position. I don't like the differences between
Exactly.
Wan-Bissaka and Dallo. I don't like the differences between Shaw and Malacia. Malacia overlaps,
You see
Shaw
what I mean?
doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Wan-Bissaka doesn't overlap and can't cross. Dallo overlaps like bro. There's no. How can there be continuity and fluidity? Yeah, with the
That's what I'm
play if you
saying.
don't have players of the same profile. Like none of our players, like bro, you look at Casemiro. If we've got no Cas, we don't have anyone that plays similarly. If we don't have Ericsson, we
That's
don't
what I'm
have
trying to
anyone that plays
say.
similarly. The whole
It's
team is
weird,
a
man.
fucking shambles, blood. Like when
It's a
you actually
shambles, man.
break
And
it
you know,
down, it's
I know
terrible.
Casemiro's gonna get a red card next season. I know it. Next season, Casemiro's getting a red card. We just know it,
Hey,
innit? Bro, I'm giving up in it. I know it's
it's
gonna
a
happen
safe
next
that's
season.
a safe assumption, Saeed. You know, considering you got like 10
That's a
this
safe
season,
assumption.
you know, like that. So
You know what I mean? So it is, and that's why I'm like, bro, we need a Lavia, we need a Sutton down there, bro. But this club, I don't know, man. I don't know what Ten Hag wants. I'm quite scared that he thinks the same players that played last season and got him third can still do the same thing situation
yeah,
this
but
year.
maybe he
I'm
thinks that
scared
they're a
about that.
year more seasoned into what he wants.
Bro, there was a lot of bad results, man. 7-0, man. Bro, some of them, yeah, we got third and we got a trophy, fair play, but there's a lot of performances that I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgave them a little bit too soon, like, because it's like that's not the way football is, isn't it? You kind of forgive it, you forgetting it. Like 1 minute you like them, and the next week, in the next day when they win 5-0, it's a different story. Like it happens in football, but they were bad. They were part of a lot of big drubbings, and that
Mm.
can't happen, man. So next season it could happen again, and you're there going to defend them again. You know what I mean? And when you say Luke Shaw and Luke Shaw will be the same guy that will be in a near post, not marking anyone, and then having a bad performance. You feel me?
Mm. No,
So
no, 100%. But you know what it is, guys. One thing I say, yeah, the window closes when August, end of
yeah,
August.
September the 1st, I think it is.
Yeah, end of
September the
August,
1st.
September the 1st. We're not even in July. Let's relax on
Yeah,
the
no, no.
transfer front because we saw with Casemiro, yeah, how quickly Man United can get a transfer done when they want a
But it's
player.
about being proactive, though, man. That's the only thing
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me, though.
but we
It
don't
is,
know.
but that was
No,
very
but
reactive.
Saeed, yeah, but Saeed, we don't know. Like, we do not know what's going on, bro. Like, I'll be honest, yeah.
The
Like,
ownership, yeah, I know.
just because we're getting linked with players, that doesn't mean that these are necessarily the players that we want, all of them, bro. Because we never got linked with Casemiro. We heard that we were talking to him and then he was here, like within 2 days. So you've
Yeah, we
got to
stumbled on it.
understand
We
that.
stumbled on it, really.
Yeah, no, but I don't think that was the case, bro. Like it probably what must have happened was, yeah, his agent must have said, you know what? Because they said that he was talking to players at the club already, and obviously Varane's there. And he must have let Varane know or something like that, that yo, like I'm open to coming, like, and then he's tipped off the club, and the club have just done the deal. You know, like that. I
But let me
don't
ask you a
believe it
question,
was
though.
planned. I don't believe it was planned. However, we found out he was available and we moved quickly in it. And we can
No,
do
but the
that
thing is,
once
though,
we have the money there, bro. So I'm not really worried about even the
no, but
preseason
I get
thing.
it, I
I
get
don't
it. But
care.
here's my thing, though. You're the owner of London Helveki, yeah? Would
Yeah.
you rather not have your team ready for pre-season, get them together,
Bro,
learn and
Saeed,
manage,
I've done
understand
all
philosophy?
my transfer business already before preseason. Preseason starts in the middle of next month. I've made all my signings already.
There you go.
All
There you
of
go.
them. Do you know what I mean? I've got
All
a
of them.
couple
I've
players
seen
that
them, man.
are on. I've got a couple players that are on holiday. I signed 9 girls for the women's team, bruv, and I've signed about 3 or 4 players for the men's team. I've done all of that shit within a week. You know them ones there, but you gotta understand that we're not dealing with hundreds of thousands a
Yeah,
week and all
I
that
know that.
shit.
But
You
but
know
I'm
them
saying the
ones.
premise, though,
But the
the
premise is,
premise,
I
though.
wanted all my players in for the first day of preseason that could be there. I've
But
got
there you
one
go,
player
then.
that's in Spain and he won't be here for the first day of preseason. But other than that, like everyone else is going to be there for the first day of preseason because I want everyone to be there on the first day. I understand,
You
but
got a
that
new
is a
manager,
very
right? You got a new
yeah,
manager.
and I got a new manager in as well.
There you go then.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I got a new manager in, and yeah, and I've got in about across the two teams about 15 players.
There you go. So
So
yeah,
yeah.
man,
So yeah,
is what it
look,
is.
this hybrid truth, man. I love you, you know. I keep seeing your name in the chat, bro. Like, I love how enthusiastic you are about your club, man. Honestly, like man said Tchouaméni to Arsenal. Yeah, right, blood. You know them, yeah, right, blood. You blew all your money on Declan Rice, blood. Now you got no money, blood. You know them ones, you're gonna get
Let
Timber
them
and that.
dream, man. Let them
Do your
dream.
customary
Let them dream.
150 a season spend, yeah. You're finished, bruv. You ain't got no more money. Man spent 170 million on Rice and Havertz, bro.